Hey, it's Janine from Ginny Bean, and welcome back to another Wreck-It Wednesday. This is the second episode of the series, and if you haven't seen the first video, I will link it in the description down below. And the first comment I chose for today's videos is Ty Jones. He left a comment here on YouTube and requested page 222 to be done, which is this page right here. Cover this page in tape, create some kind of pattern. So I think I'm gonna get my washi tapes out for this page. And then over on TikTok, page 31 was requested, which is this page. Now I have a plan for this page and it might take me a long time, so I don't know if I'll be able to do 3 pages. But before we get started, every week I choose a comment from YouTube and a comment from TikTok to determine what pages I'll be working on. So leave a number down below between 5 and 225. I will list all the pages that we already finished up in the description down below. And yeah, let's get started. So the first page was pretty simple and self-explanatory. I brought out almost all the washi tapes that I have. And after I flattened down the page, I went ahead and randomly picked out washi tapes from my pile. Most of these tapes are from fellow artist friends. So if you see a washi tape that you might want, just let me know in the comments down below and I'll try to answer. This one right here, for example, is one of my washi tapes. And yeah, that page is not very interesting. I kind of just went in a diagonal pattern, but it was oddly therapeutic. This one with the cat faces is one of my favorites. It's made by Carina Reabin, which is one of my friends in Germany. And I think every washi tape below that is just some random washi tape that I've gotten from somewhere. Another question I have for you. Since I am pretty new at making YouTube videos, I would love to know what style of videos you like. Do you like the sped up videos with the voiceover, or do you enjoy real-time commentary? I personally prefer sped up videos with the voiceover, and they are pretty efficient as an editor if you don't have a lot of time for editing videos. Anyway, after I was done laying down all of my washi tape, I reinforced the edges with some clear tape because the washi tapes do like to peel off sometimes. And then I just cut off all the excess, which was really annoying because the little pieces kept sticking to my hand. And then I pressed down all the tape on the edges with the back of the scissors. And lastly, I cut around the little prompt because I wanted that to be visible. And it was very satisfying peeling all the washi tape and uncovering the prompt. And after like 15 to 20 minutes, I was finally done with this page. On to the second page. If you followed me for like the past 6 or 7 years, you would know that I used to draw a lot of these League of Legends characters. So I would look up a splash art on my tiny little phone and just spend hours and hours every day drawing them. So I looked up some potential characters that I would want to draw, and having this big of a device to use as a reference was a huge upgrade. I ultimately landed on Star Guardian Jinx, and then I just started drawing. I don't use grids or any kind of help like that for the proportions of my characters. I like to just freestyle it. So a way of keeping the proportions as proportional as possible, I'll try to look at different points to line up specific body parts or items. Like I'm gonna make sure the knee is at the height of her chin, or her chest piece begins at the point her face ends, and just stuff like that. And it really helps keeping the proportions without having to use any sort of grid or something like that. I was really happy with how this was turning out, but when I got done with the outline and I showed this to my husband, he pointed out that I interpreted the prompt wrong. Apparently, pencil rubbings are a technique where, you use a coin or something, put it under the paper, and then rub over it with a pencil, and it leaves that sort of imprint. But I, a German who has never heard that English term, just thought, oh, they just want you to rub on the paper with a pencil, and sketching and drawing is exactly that. I will redeem myself at the end, but I'm not sure if I like how it turned out. Also, if you're wondering why I'm wearing my iPad glove for the entirety of this drawing, the pages that this book is made of are very coarse, and if you rub over it with your skin, it'll smudge anything. So I thought I could just eliminate that problem by wearing this glove so my hand doesn't touch the paper, and it worked out pretty well. When I look back at this drawing, I still have the urge to shade it in, but I just didn't have the time. As you can see here, I tried to do my own stencil so I can do some pencil rubbing, but for some reason it did not turn out the way I wanted to, so I tried to refine and highlight the shape a little bit with an eraser, and then I thought, oh, maybe the problem was that it was too flat, so I cut out the inside, and that worked pretty well. And yeah, I guess that's the finished product. I'm actually running out of time for today, so I won't be doing a third page. Maybe next time. But let's take a look at the pages we've done today. So first we got this page with all the beautiful washi tapes, and I really like how it turned out and how it gives like a different texture to this book. And then of course we did this page that I interpreted slightly wrong, but it turned out okay in the end. Maybe someday I'll shade this character in. For today, it's gonna stay like this. Don't forget to leave a number down below, and I will see you next week. Bye!